I got started in gymnastics because the brother of a friend of mine was a really good gymnast, and I'd seen him do things, and I found that I could do things. It just kind of came naturally to me, and I loved it right from the start.
I've always had an interest in cheerleading, and I grew up in this gym, so I was working here doing some classes, and I wanted another challenge, and since I was so interested in cheerleading, I decided to take on a program. I had coached town league teams before, and some kids were interested, so I just wanted to start my own.
What I like most about gymnastics is that it teaches you how to persevere, because when you fall, you get right back up and do it again.
When I started gymnastics, I was probably 2 years old, and I was in Mommy and Me classes with my mom, and I decided to stay with it because I loved the thrill of being able to compete against other people and see how good you are.
I started the gym 38 years ago, and I rented a church gymnasium, and 6 years later I moved into my first permanent gym, which was like a 6,000-foot warehouse.
Mid-Island is so successful because we're like a family here. We have 85 great kids, great parents, great talent, great dedication. The girls love being here, we love being here with them, and at the end of the day that really means a lot to everybody that's involved.
My favorite event is bars because I like being able to swing and fly in midair.
The best part about Mid-Island is probably the coaches, because they're very caring and they help you out a lot.
What makes Mid-Island different than all the other gyms is that Mid-Island is older than all the other gyms. And by saying that, I mean that the span of time that Mid-Island has operated for includes going back to the early 70s, which was a time when gymnastics was in its infancy, when there were no gymnastic schools.
I think what makes Mid-Island different is probably our choreography on floor, because most routines don't go with the music, and ours is put specifically to the music because we have a coach that puts it for us.
Mid-Island Extreme in the future is just going to keep growing, keep getting more and more successful. As the years goes on, there's more experience coming in between coaches, between the girls. We have a very young program. A lot of the girls are young, so they're just going to keep getting older and staying with the program and growing from there. And just experience. Experience is the biggest factor to an all-star program.
My goal is to finish my career having Mid-Island Gymnastics. When I first started doing this, I figured, give me 5 years and I'll be happy, because it was a labor of love and it was a lark. And then it became, give me 10 years and then 20 years until finally it became 38 years. If I'm able to finish my career owning Mid-Island Gymnastics, that's where I want to go, and that'll make me happy.